Hi there and welcome to Bakemas 2024 episode 4. Today we're making our first savory gift mix in a jar, and it is a homemade bread mix. For our homemade bread mix in a jar, you need a 1 quart mason jar. I have a wide mouth canning funnel. I'll leave a link to everything I use down below in the description for you guys. If you don't have a wide mouth funnel, you can take some foil and wrap it into a cone shape, or you can cut the bottom out of a plastic or paper cup. It just makes it a lot easier and cleaner to get all of your dry ingredients into your jar. So first I have 3 cups of bread flour, or you can use white whole wheat flour. That is going to be the first ingredient going into our jar. I'm borrowing this recipe and gift idea from Cul-de-sac Cool, and they're borrowing this recipe from 5 Spot Green Living. So I'll be sure to leave the link to this recipe down below in the description for you guys as well. And as you can see, my jar is filling up, but this flour has a lot of air in it. We will settle it down and make sure we have room for the rest of our ingredients, which we only have 3 more ingredients to go in here. I'm going to take the back of my spoon and just press my flour down. After a while, you'll feel the flour start to push together, and that means you're just getting some air out of it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We will definitely have enough room for the rest of our ingredients. And with gifts in jars, consumable gifts in jars, dessert mixes or bread mixes as we have today, you typically have nice defined layers between ingredients, and basically all of our ingredients are the same color today, so you're not going to see too much of a difference, but I'm still going to go ahead and smooth out the top of my flour as much as I can. It won't be perfect before I put the next ingredient in. Our next ingredient is a 1/4 cup of non-fat dry milk powder. I actually have whole milk powder here just because I have another Bakemas recipe that called for whole milk powder, and so I'm just using it in all of my recipes that call for non-fat milk powder. So typically you can find non-fat milk powder in your baking aisle. I ordered mine off of Amazon. I'll link it below if you'd rather use whole milk powder. On top of our milk powder, I feel like I've said milk powder 100 times already, we're going to add 1 1/4 teaspoons of salt. I'm using fine sea salt. You can use table salt, that's just fine. 1 1/4 teaspoons. And you don't have, there's so little of that salt, so you don't have to worry about leveling it out. And then our last ingredient is going to be a packet of instant yeast. Make sure it's a packet because salt and yeast do not get along, so that's why we put the packet in there. And then pop your lid on, and there you have it. So Cul-de-sac Cool was kind enough to give us printable labels to say, I'm a bread mix in a jar. And then on the back, we can put another one that has all of the ingredients and instructions for your gift recipient for when they go to actually make their bread. How easy is that? Again, I'll leave everything linked down below in the description for you guys. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if this is a gift that you would consider giving. Be sure to subscribe so that you're notified when all the rest of the Bakemas 2024 episodes come out. There's still more sweet recipes and at least 1 more savory recipe to come. And if you missed Bakemas episode 3, go ahead, click here on screen, and I'll see you guys there.